In Anne of Green Gables, Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote these words: "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers." I love Lucy Maud, and I love Octobers. And I want to share with you our parsonage in this autumn season. I've decorated very simply. We had a flood in our basement this summer, and as I was digging through moldy boxes and broken bits and pieces, I decided that I was going to simplify my seasonal decorations. I love decorating with old things and thrifted things, things that have been found in forgotten attics. I love decorating with interesting and unique items that have history and a bit of character. I'm obsessed with old books. When I was a little girl, my parent bought a library for $100. Some of those books now fill my own little library, and I like to swap them out seasonally. All of the artwork in my home has been created by my mother. She primarily works in watercolor, but she also has some beautiful pastel pieces, which I also brought out this fall. The lovely pottery vases that you can see around my house have been created by my niece, who herself is a talented artist in her own right. My home isn't perfect. It's not all really clean that right now. And as I watch these film clips, I could see all the imperfections and corners I would like to change. But a true home isn't all perfect at all. It's a place where you come home to after a long, hard day. It's a safety and a refuge. It's where your favorite people reside. Still, I'm having trouble really loving my throw pillows this season, and I think it's time to change out my gallery wall for something simpler. I'll be sure to share that when I finally do. In my bathroom, I've simply added a teapot with the lid long gone, filled with some more weeds from the yard and a warm candle. The dining room is painted in lavender. I've probably overfilled it with all sorts of old things that I love. The Hutch is one we've had for nearly 29 years. We got it when we first got married. This year I painted the back of it a dark teal green. I change out the dishes according to the seasons. The white chicken has been in my mother's kitchen for years. I inherited it this summer along with a few more paintings and a few more art supplies. My mom's always good for art supplies. All around my home, I could tell you a story of where something has come from. The story of this bench is probably my favorite. It was created for me by two gentlemen from church. The back of the bench is my grandmother's Jenny Lind headboard. I can remember it in her spare bedroom. My grandmother's own bedroom was painted lavender, and it's funny how those are the things that are stuck in my mind all these years later. My tablescape this year was simple for me. It won't stay this way for long. My cat thinks everything in her house is hers. I love decorating with old dishes. One of the things I inherited from my father, along with not wanting to talk or think about things that are uncomfortable, is the love of old dishes. He supplied me this set and many other sets I have in my home. They're all from Homer Laughlin. On the island in my kitchen, I've set up another little space, a print from McCurry and Ives' autumn scene, a candle that smells like October, and fresh from the oven, an apple cinnamon oatmeal cake, ready for the boys in my house anytime they would like a piece. We have a large front porch, and you can see that I've just added a few pillows from Walmart, an old tablecloth to my flea market bench. You can also see my success in growing mums, which is not much. Another favorite space is this red screen, just perfect for those lovely October days. Hopefully I've inspired you to create some small spaces of your own. Have a beautiful day, my